We need to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Breach charge ready.
Launching tracking drone.
One op 4 remaining. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Watch for the blast! Drone's ready.
One friendly operator remaining. Fifteen seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. You're out of time. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
DSAC's conducting reviews. I trust you to keep it as clean as possible, Ash.
Roger. Don't want to lose any more funding.
We'll drop the
Operator down.
diffuser.
Repeat, operator down.
The diffuser has been secured.
Drone's up and running.
Recharge this!
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Loading mag!
Last stop standing. Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Protect the bombs.
Stick around.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
They're trying to keep an eye on door.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Still hate my guts for leaving?
Yeah.
Well, secured!
My beauties are in place.
Gumming it. Secured the wall!
Nest ready to knock out.
One friendly remaining. Op 4, last operator standing. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed. Located the diffuser. Destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Reloading! Setting up.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Swapping max! Setting the welcome mat.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
Wall secured!
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Mag change. Loading new mag!
Op 4, last stop standing.
Reloading! Cover me!
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Protect the bombs.
Wall secured!
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Remaining. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. ATS deployed and ready to go! Reinforce the wall! Swapping mags!
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.